As the U.S. ambassador to Denmark, Greenland, and the Faroe Islands, I worked from 2017 until 2021 countering Russia and China. We worked to do things like stop Chinese-made 5G and the company Huawei from being the chosen backbone for the Danish telecom system. We worked to counter Russia in the high north as well. And we did things like block that Russian gas pipeline. Our adversaries are serious. These are serious times. They require a senator who's ready on day one. There's no one else on this stage or even on either side of this race who has actually put America First policies in place, in action, doing it. They all talk about it. I've done it. We know that we have nuclear powers around the world, and we have a weak, corrupt, and compromised president in the White House. We need to send strong America First senators, congressmen, and in 2024, a president, because we know that peace through strength works.
Thank you.
About how we do away with this problem of dwindling population of the young talent that grew up here but doesn't live here anymore.
Absolutely. We need to create opportunity here in Pennsylvania. As I was growing up, and I have a lot of family in western Pennsylvania, we used to go there to visit them. They've been there since the 1770s. And as a matter of fact, we would drive through these thriving towns. And then as the decades went on, these towns hollowed out. People moved away because companies and jobs went offshore, largely to Asia. And it has caused a dearth of opportunity for our young people. We have world-class universities in Pennsylvania. We have world-class health care. We have the opportunity to harvest the energy in our ground, not just to power our country, but also to make products. We have enough energy under the ground in Pennsylvania to power the entire United States for 300 years. Those are going to be great paying jobs, and I hope that I will be able to partner with the next Republican governor to create opportunity and unlock the regulations at the federal and the state level so that our kids and our grandkids have that opportunity, that they don't have to leave Pennsylvania to find their future. It will be here. People complain to me.
Mr. Bartos.
You know, it's a loaded question. First of all, I like the 300-year on-ramp to green energy because we know with American innovation that our natural gas here in Pennsylvania is going to be able to power our country for our economic and national security. I'm calling to go back to energy dominance so that we have enough for our country. We don't need to be buying energy from places like Russia, Venezuela, and like Joe Biden's radical administration suggested, Iran. That's blood energy. Instead, we can sell some of our extra energy to our allies and partners in Europe so they don't need to buy Russian gas. We know that we have the capability to do it here in the United States. I'll support all kinds of energy. I am all about energy because we need inexpensive energy. When you're filling your gas tank at the gas station, I want you to think of Carla Sands for the Senate because I'm going to bring that price down. I'll be your energy senator, and I will fight for you in Washington.
Mr. Bartos. Ambassador Sands, you are a diplomat. Foreign policy requires us to deal with countries with less than perfect human rights records, sometimes even our key allies. An example would be American Jamal Khashoggi in Saudi Arabia. Going forward, how do we deal with Saudi Arabia and its human rights record?
Well, I think the biggest issue is China, of course. Saudi Arabia is certainly not honoring human rights, but let's look at China, where they have almost 2 million people held in concentration camps where they're torturing and doing terrible things to the Uyghur people and others, including Christians. That's the issue. It's not Saudi Arabia or any of these smaller countries. China's our biggest threat. And that's why Dave McCormick could never be trusted to hold the line on China. He made his billions in China. You don't make billions in communist China without bowing to the Chinese Communist Party. How is he going to investigate China's military aggression or the virus? But Kathy Barnett, she says that she's this, all this, but as a matter of fact, she used the same playbook 2 years ago and lost in a red wave year by 20 points to a weak Democrat. John Fetterman is not a weak Democrat. He's a strong Democrat, and I will beat John Fetterman in November.
Now to our lightning round.
Absolutely, but as a matter of fact, fact, Mehmet Oz, when the pandemic hit, said we have to follow the Chinese Communist Party example. And the Chinese Communist Party is in control of the WHO. They're corrupt, and they instituted lockdowns. As we know, they're still locking their people down. We have to say never again will we free people be locked down or accept mandates. We are citizens of the United States, and we have our constitutional rights. Of course, we should ask China, not ask. We should sue in the World Court and get reparations for our loss of life and economy.
Dr. Oz, Sands. Ambassador Sands, when you were ambassador to Denmark, President Trump offered to buy Greenland from Denmark. What did you think about that?
He was the third U.S. president to make that suggestion, and I thought it was an awesome idea because he's a deal guy, and we know Denmark can't afford to develop or defend Greenland. But as a matter of fact, I just want to refer you to the men on each side of me. They have both flip-flopped, and we know we want to send an America First senator to Washington, not a squish, because we know that's how we're losing our country to the radical left, because the Democrat Party of today is not the Democrat Party of our childhood. It's not the party of JFK.
Ambassador, thank you very much.
AOC and Bernie Sanders, and they're radical socialists.
Ms. Bosin.
Yes, first of all, of everyone on this stage, I have the highest proportion of African-American support because African-American families they want opportunity for their kids and grandkids, and that's what I offer. You know, I'm Carla Sands, and I'm running for the United States Senate, and I need your help. I have a website, carlasands.com. Please sign up and volunteer and help our campaign. I'm humbly asking for your vote on May 17th. I want to make a pledge to you. I pledge that I will be a faith-filled person in the Senate representing you. I pledge that I'll take my business experience, my foreign policy experience, trade policy, and defense policy experience to the Senate. And I will fight for your Pennsylvania values every day, and I will put America first every single day. I want to thank you. I want to just let you know that I appreciate every one of you who will vote for me on May 17th, and I will not let you down.
Dr.